Hello, well, my name's Tony Bramley and I'm Chief Executive of Shoreline Housing Partnership, and we're a large housing association based in this area, North East Lincolnshire. We own about 8,000 homes, and our main job is renting houses to people who want them.
What is the nature of your business?
Well, our main business is renting houses, but we also work with other landlords who work locally, and we provide access to housing to many thousands of people. So we'll be letting about 1,000 houses a year in the immediate area, and we have about 10,000 people who are interested in renting from us.
How many houses in Grimsby are currently in your portfolio?
We have about 8,000 houses in total, but with our other partners we have around about 20,000 houses in North East Lincolnshire and North Lincolnshire, but the ones we look after in Grimsby and Cleethorpes and Immingham, it's about 8,000.
How many of them are in Nunsthorpe?
We classify the Nunsthorpe together with the Bramley Park estate. We've got about 900 homes on Nunsthorpe, and we've got about 400 homes on Bramley Park. So about 1,300 of our 8,000 homes are actually in the immediate area of your school.
What are people in Grimsby's perception of Nunsthorpe estate?
Well, I'm not sure people's perception who don't live there is always terribly positive, which is a bad thing, isn't it? We're obviously on the estate every day, working with your mums and dads and your friends and colleagues, and probably with yourselves. And we think it's a great place. Lots of activity, there's lots of interesting buildings, there's lots of interesting roads and streets and places. We've worked very hard to try and improve the environment there, and we think there's a lot more to do, but we think it can be a good place to live.
Do you get many complaints from your residents?
I'd say from the Nunsthorpe estate we get an average amount of complaints. On any individual day we'll probably take nearly 1,000 phone calls here downstairs in our call centre. Most of those will be about repairs to our homes where something's broken or something's gone wrong. But we do also get complaints from tenants who live on the estate about antisocial behaviour, where things, noisy neighbours, perhaps things about dog mess, those types of things. So we get lots and lots of individual complaints anyway, but that's pretty normal for us, so we're not surprised by that.
If you had to choose one of your favourite places in Nunsthorpe, what would it be?
Well, I'm going to have to say 2nd Avenue, because that's where our office is. Do you know our office? The Make the Neighbourhood Better Centre is based down there, and it's a busy little part of the estate, isn't it, with lots of shops, lots of people toing and froing, and quite a lot of traffic as well. And I think it's quite a vibrant and interesting part of the estate.
Have you got any plans to regenerate the estate?
Well, we've always got plans like that. We've spent a lot of time and money on this estate. I hope you've realised, if you remember a few years ago, Burns Grove Shelley Avenue, there were some quite badly damaged houses down there. We've spent a lot of money in that particular road. We also spent quite a lot of money in Cabourn Road recently, doing some properties up there, expanding the properties to build bigger houses for bigger families. So we're always looking at opportunities on the Nunsthorpe estate to do extra things to help to regenerate it. So the answer is yes. We've spent many millions of pounds on the estate actually installing kitchens and bathrooms over the last 5 years, and we'll continue to make investments there.
Would you recommend our estate for other people to live on, and why?
Absolutely, I'd recommend it. I think it's got a great sense of community, and that's the reason that I would recommend it. There's a lot of community activity there, a lot of community groups, a lot of community facilities, a lot goes on there. There's quite a lot of challenges as well, but nevertheless I think it's a very vibrant part of the houses that we own, so yes, I would recommend it.
What is your long-term plan for the Nunsthorpe?
Well, we've got a long-term commitment to the Nunsthorpe estate. We'll continue to invest in it, continue to invest in the properties. The most important thing for us is to try and improve the opportunities for people who live on the estate there. So it's less about the fabric of the houses, the bricks and the mortar, it's more about the people who live inside them. So that's the part we'd like to concentrate on now.
Currently, we don't feel there is a lot of activities for teenagers on the Nunsthorpe. We feel this is causing antisocial behaviour. We would like things put in place so we have things to do. Have you got any ideas, as we are the teenagers of tomorrow?
It's a fantastic question. It's a difficult question to answer. I think the thing for us is you have to remember that what we are is we're about housing mainly, not only, but we're just one of the people who make a difference on the estate. So you've got the police, you've got youth services, you've obviously got the schools, you've got the community groups there, you've got the shops, you've got lots and lots of people who make a difference to the estate. We'd like to be part of that. Yes, we'd like to contribute more for younger people, because we not only are the teenagers of tomorrow, you also possibly are tenants of tomorrow. And therefore we want you to feel that Shoreline's a good place to work with, good houses to live in. So in terms of ideas, well, we've supported a lot of activities for younger people, not just on the Nunsthorpe but elsewhere. We've done summer clubs, we've done breakfast clubs, we've done a range of things, we've done some physical changes to the estate, but there's always lots more we could do. What I would say to you is we're always really interested in what young people have to say to us, and we'd love your ideas to see if we can put any of them into practice.